Mm,
everyone.
mm, mm,
Happy
mm.
Monday.
Happy
For some
Monday.
people, it's a mindful Monday. For other people, it's a motivational
Hmm.
Monday. If you're here with us on Say That channel, it's the Monday Rundown.
Mm.
Winston and I love the Monday Rundowns because we get to talk about all the things that we don't get to talk about on our Wednesday shows, on our Monday shows. You
Say
guys
that.
have been asking us some really amazing questions, and then we look to content leaders, content providers,
Creators.
creators,
Mm.
and thought leaders to hear
There we go.
thoughts about the topic of the day. And so this has been a really great journey for both of us as we continue to learn and grow together.
Say that. What's today's topic, guys? We got?
Is our lunch making us foggy? It could
I
be a
like
thing.
that. Oh, and this is a really cool topic given the guests I know we have this week, right?
Yeah. We're gonna have Chris on this week, and so he's definitely gonna get into more of that. I would say, leading into that, though, we've had enough conversations with many guests, including
Hmm.
Aaron, who was on a few weeks back on our Wednesday show, just about like understanding that food does do things for you.
Yeah.
It does different things for us individually. There are some things that maybe for some people it does one thing and others another, but we can all pretty much agree that processed foods aren't good. I don't know many people where processed foods end up being
A
a good thing.
positive necessarily.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a great point.
So um, I think just think like the more processed your food is, the more ingredients there are in the packaging, like all those things, the more likely it's probably not going to be good for your brain, and just make you foggy, sleepy, lethargic, hard to focus, those kinds of things, which is the exact opposite, right? You want food that helps you stay focused, give you the energy that you need to do the things that you're supposed to do throughout the day.
Good point. I definitely would agree. I would say just I think the general information we have on nutrition, obviously just my background and history in fitness. I do know that what you eat plays a huge role. I definitely know timing that people eat things makes a huge plays a huge role. To your point about what Erin has shared and other people we've discussed, just the different things that people are eating, essentially you could be causing a lot of damage to yourself and unbeknownst to you, because she talked about just things that are listed that aren't necessarily bad foods, but for her it just wasn't the things that she should be eating, and it was causing a lot of different. We'll actually make sure we tag her episode to the end of this one in addition to the other video. But I completely agree. I think what we eat, actually I know what we eat affects us in a lot of ways, and if you are experiencing some of the things Janelle mentioned earlier, it could be based on what you are eating, the types of food, the process that they go through to be made, things like that could definitely be affecting in a big way.
Yeah.
So
Well, it is not just us. We have our new favorites, Mind and Body Health 101, who also have an answer for today's question. And so I can't wait to hear what they've got to say on the topic.
absolutely, let's do it, guys.
Foggy brain, your lunch might be to blame. How food affects your brain. Have you ever noticed how certain foods make you feel sluggish and foggy, or how others seem to give you a burst of energy and mental clarity? What if I told you that the food on your plate could be the key to unlocking your brain's full potential? Ever wonder why you crave chocolate when you're stressed? Or why that post-lunch slump hits you so hard? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of how food affects your brain. Buckle up, because what you're about to learn might just change the way you think about your next meal. Let's start with the basics. Your brain is like a high-performance engine, and just like any engine, it needs the right fuel to function at its best. The food you eat provides that fuel, influencing everything from your mood and energy levels to your ability to focus and remember information. First up, let's talk about glucose, your brain's primary source of energy. When you eat carbohydrates, your body breaks them down into glucose. Simple carbs like sugar give you a quick energy boost, but it's short-lived. That's why you might feel great right after eating a candy bar, but crash an hour later. Complex carbs, on the other hand, release glucose slowly, providing a steady stream of energy to your brain. Foods like whole grains, vegetables, and legumes are an excellent source of complex carbs. But it's not just about energy. Your brain needs a variety of nutrients to function optimally. Omega-3 fatty acids found in fish, nuts, and seeds are crucial for brain health. They help build and repair brain cells and have been linked to improve memory and reduce risks of cognitive decline. Antioxidants abundant in berries, dark chocolate, and leafy greens protect your brain cells from damage caused by free radicals. This can help keep your mind sharp as you age. Now, let's talk about the gut-brain connection. Did you know that your gut is often called your second brain? That's because it produces many of the same neurotransmitters found in your brain, including serotonin, which plays a crucial role in mood regulation. Probiotic-rich foods like yogurt, kefir, and sauerkraut can help maintain a healthy gut microbiome, which in turn can positively impact your mental health and cognitive function. But it's not all good news. Some foods can have negative effects on your brain. Highly processed foods, saturated fats, and added sugars have been linked to inflammation in the brain, which can impair cognitive function and increase the risk of neurodegenerative diseases. So, what does all this mean for you? It means that every time you sit down to eat, you have the power to nourish not just your body, but your brain as well. Here are some quick tips to boost your brain power through food. 1. Eat a rainbow of fruits and vegetables to get a wide range of brain-boosting nutrients. 2. Include fatty fish in your diet for those essential omega-3s. 3. Snack on nuts and seeds for healthy fats and antioxidants. 4. Choose whole grains over refined carbs for steady energy. 5. Stay hydrated. Even mild dehydration can affect cognitive function. Remember, a healthy brain isn't built in a day. It's about making consistent, long-term choices that nourish your body and mind. So, the next time you're deciding what to eat, think about how it might affect your brain, because when it comes to cognitive function, you really are what you eat. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more science-backed health tips. And let us know in the comments, what's your favorite brain-boosting food? Until next time, eat well and think better.
So a lot of things that we knew.
Mhm.
No processed foods. I think it was nice for them to break down what the different foods can do. So like the nuts, the seeds, the
Omega-3 fat, yeah.
yeah. That was really helpful. Or for me, it was a helpful reminder. So nothing really to argue about, just kind of like a really great reminder of the things that are good.
For sure, and I definitely to kind of piggyback off what you said. I think a lot of this is common knowledge, and I think where many of us may fall into some of the, it seems unrealistic to do to eat all the time, eat as healthy as you can. I would say it isn't about being perfect. It's about just making better food choices when you can. Talking as a trainer now. I think there's this sense that people feel, oh my God, I've made a mistake because I've done this one thing. And I recognize just in the Western culture we are in, you may not always have the opportunities. I know people I talk to like, I can't heat up this type of food at work. I can't bring fish to work, all this kind of stuff. And I hear you. And again, I don't think it's about perfection. I think it's about just when you can make the best food choices. So, and it starts with what you have in your home. So if you can provide yourself with the best options at home when you're there, then that's where you start. You start where you are.
It's so funny. Friends of mine have sent me these videos, and now that I'm an entrepreneur who works mainly from home, I'm like, oh, this is cute, but I just think it's cute. I didn't see the appeal of it. And as you just said, I'm like, oh, that's what these videos are really for. What they do is they create these salads and they put them in mason jars. And so they put the salt, like the seasoning at the bottom, right? A little bit of fat, whatever, like at the bottom. And then they put like the lettuce and then the whatever other top of the tomatoes, whatever, all the things, right? And I think the lettuce is actually the top thing. And then you essentially bring that to work. And then when you're ready to eat it, like you turn it upside down, essentially. So you turn it upside down, all the stuff like comes down the salad, you shake it up, and then you can literally just take the mason jar, unlid it,
dump it into a thing and have your,
like this amazing. So can't bring fish, that's cool. Like, have the salmon pre-cooked already, put it in the salad, and then, just
you're perfectly fine. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's actually a really good point you just made, because again, there are ways around a lot of, again, the mindset things that we've already started to tell ourselves, because other people are out there doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they're also, whatever Janelle just shared, specifics to that, the video she said her friend shared, that's what I mean. And they're out there trying to show others there are ways to do that. So I definitely think there are ways that you can, or other ways around wherever you find yourself right now when it comes to food.
100%. Well, this is great.
I'll leave it with it.
Can't wait to see Chris on the show this week, who's going to get into not just food, but also herbs, which I think is really important. I'm excited to hear him talk about that. And then the other announcement that I want to remind everybody is that next week I'll be hosting my free masterclass, if I can find it, and I'll put it up. That's coming up on Monday, October 21st. 7 p.m. Eastern if you're on the East Coast, Central Time, 6 p.m. Central Time. And it's how to earn a lucrative income by becoming a best-selling author from scratch. That is the link right there. It's also in the description box below. And look, guys, just a reminder, there's only less than 3 months left in the year, but it's possible. It's possible for you to get that book that you've been dreaming about at least started. You're not going to, if you even have a goal of writing a book in 2025, you're going to want to start planning now in the end stages of 2024 to make sure that your goal in 2025 actually gets done. So if a book has been on your dream board, let's go. I'll meet you in the master.
That. Great stuff.
So this has been amazing. And as always, we're going to see you again next week. But until then, remember, you deserve the good life. Say that.
Say that. We'll see you guys. Enjoy your week.